above other people. No.
So let's get into it. We've had 2 situations of domestic violence that's happened in the celebrity circle. Your girl, Kai Jackson, who we've talked about on the show before.
Oh, my God. Sky Jackson.
I said Kai, my bad.
Yeah.
Sky.
I was like, who is Kai?
We got Sky Jackson, and then also we got YG and Sweetie. So
YG and Sweetie had a thing?
yes. But first, let's talk about Sky.
Yeah, because she was trending #1 on Twitter yesterday.
Yeah. So it was TMZ. Everybody was reporting about it when she got arrested. I read the article. You know, once I see this, I'm getting to it. We got to figure out what's going on. These little girls out here striking men. So apparently they was having a little, they was out somewhere in public. They had a little altercation. The police get called. They tell the police, like, this is my girl. We're engaged. She pregnant. And everything's cool. The police check the footage of the surveillance area. They see her like pushing on this nigga. And they like, nah, mama, you gotta come in for assault. And pretty much, I don't know if you saw the clip or video, and I think it was from that day where they were out. She's like doing some little promo type stuff video, and he throws up like some gang shit in the back, and she gets mad at him. And that's where it looks like it kind of stemmed from. Maybe they was just out and about. Her brain has been tanking as of late.
For a while.
For a while now.
Years.
It's been going downhill.
Yeah.
The fact that you even with a dude who looks like he's probably one of my cousins. You know what I'm saying? That's how he looks. He looks like he's one of my cousins that got mixed with the Caucasian.
Oh, wow.
So, and he doing all this gang shit. Don't look like he probably bringing in that kind of paper. It just looks bad for her. She looks like she on some Kiki Palmer and Darius. It was Darius, right?
Yeah.
Which are they back singing together again. She dropped a restraining order. And they out and about again. Like I said, man, it's
toxic.
Yeah, man, a lot of toxicity out here with the couples. But I just think that it's important that we bring this up because while I feel like female violence isn't a real thing, like it's not actually something that
because we're physically inferior.
Yeah, physically inferior, and then also the fact that like, you're just come on, she's a little lady. What's she gonna do?
Yeah,
she's not gonna hurt nobody. But I think that it's important that I read the
even if
words.
she's trying to like fuck him up, like he's
if she don't have a weapon,
okay.
It's not really.
He's
violence.
gonna be okay.
Yeah, if she doesn't have a rock or a weapon, it's not really violence. I don't really look at women attacking men or attacking people as anything unless they have a weapon. So if she was just pushing them, she just wanted to feel like she had some type of control. But Daphne is at it again. So our girl Daphne, the one who woke it up on
Twitter.
The one who woke it up on Brick Lady, who called her out and was exposing her. This is what she said. Kiki Palmer got a pass. Megan Stallion got a pass. Sky is now getting a pass. Women don't cancel women who abuse. But the minute you mention Chris Brown, they're ready to drag them. On this page, I will call them out like I do men. Too many females are comfortable with putting their hands on men because society will call them victims still. No matter your size, no matter your hands, keep your hands to yourself. Shout out to the police who viewed the video and arrested her. Too many men are sitting in prison over a lie. Call them out.
Meg put her hands on somebody?
Yeah, they said that she was putting her hands on Tory, and I think there was somebody else they said that she was putting her hands on too.
Like what?
They said she got a little violent, a little handsy.
We have no proof of that. So
I'm just telling you what Daphne said.
I'm just saying she's just saying shit.
But we do know with Kiki Palmer, they did say that she was getting violent with Buddy. So
do we have proof of that too?
There were some video clips that were showing it.
Okay.
And they were saying that they were just showing us initially the clips of him defending himself, but it was actually more to it, and she was the one in the initiator. I seen that video where they was doing that with Kiki Palmer. But no, I just think it's important that I think that other women should address this. As a man, I can't see women violence as a real thing. It's kind of like just like a kid being upset. But I feel like as a woman, y'all should hold y'all own. Like you should be sitting here like Kai or Sky. That's wrong. You should grandstand on her right now.
I'm not going to grandstand on that. I'm not, but you shouldn't put your hands on a man without expecting him to put his hands on you. Like, because you never know what he's going to react. I feel like that's just stupid. You're not as strong as this man. If he snaps because you hit him, he could like beat you to a bloody pulp. And that unless you have a weapon readily available right there, that you cannot fucking protect yourself. So I feel like we need to check our emotions and like not try to actually fight a man because that's just never a good idea. But like sometimes, you be wanting to smack a nigga, and I get that. I do. I really do. Because men are just like, so like you really be wanting to put your hands on them. And God did this on purpose, making us not as strong. Because if we were physical equals to men, I feel like the world would be a completely different place. A completely different place.
I think y'all would still take the L.
If we were physical equals to men, the world would be a completely different place.
So you're trying to say if all women were the Imani girl from Algeria, it'd be all right. We'd be able to hold on. Y'all be able to hold y'all own.
Like, yeah.
If y'all had the XY.
Like if we were literally like, if men and women were always like the same amount of strong.
I don't feel like but I don't think that's going to have the same effect on women. Y'all not going to be the same kind of women. Like y'all going to be structurally different.
That's what I'm saying. The world would be a different place.
It would be crazy. If we were sitting here, a man and woman could just fight each other off the top.
You can't even imagine what it would be like.
It would just be like a gay society.
That's what I was literally about to say. I feel like if women had man strength, then the heterosexual relationships might more closely mirror homosexual relationships.
The level of female assault
with
would be crazy.
men and men, not women and women.
No, it's the same thing because y'all get to. I was literally in a space the other day where they were talking about how if the girl was saying when I'm dating a woman, I feel more comfortable putting my hands on her if something goes awry than I would if I was dating a man.
Oh, because that's just another woman. Yeah.
Women are
they see it as not as domestic violence. Like that's your partner. It's still domestic violence. Yeah. You're just a crazy bitch.
Women don't look at violence on other women from each other as a thing. Mm-hmm. They look at it as the same. Anytime a woman is initiating violence, if it's on another woman or if it's on a man, they do not look at it like it's a thing. It's just, oh, I did it because you made me do it. Mm-hmm. It's always that.
I have a mosquito bite on my foot. It's very annoying.
Oh. Well,
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, they'll like that. They'll see you gnawing at your ankle like a mad woman. But then, okay, so let's just talk about the Sweetie Young YG thing. So
okay, yeah, apparently, I didn't see that.
Apparently, they were at home, and there was ruckus coming from the home. I think neighbors called the police. They showed up. Nobody was arrested. But that nigga YG posted something later on the day or next day, where he posted a lion and then a cheetah at the bottom. Mm-hmm. Basically implying that somebody started because somebody went through somebody's phone. They didn't specify who went through whose phone, but somebody went through somebody's phone, and then he's saying it's a cheetah. A lion and a cheetah.
Did Sweetie cheat on another?
That's what it sounds like.
Oh my God, bitch, just keep cheating on these niggas.
Why be with the niggas if you just gonna get cheat? They still gonna pay for you if you fuck on them. You don't gotta cheat on a nigga.
Yeah, break their hearts.
The thing is this: the nigga who's
break these niggas' hearts.
The nigga who's gonna cuff you,
make them wife you, and break these niggas' hearts. These niggas be doing unnecessary shit too, nigga. Why did you make me feel secure and then do this shit, sweetie? You fucking keep doing that shit, bitch. You go through the whole industry. Do Chris Brown next.
I'm talking. I'm
don't do Chris Brown next. He might murder you. I take that back.
I'm talking to the men out here. What y'all gotta understand, the women too. The nigga who is cuffing Sweetie, front facing, ain't the nigga you want to be with. And that's just real shit.
What do you mean by that?
The nigga
I need you to break it all the way down.
The nigga who is cuffing Sweetie, who has been I'm exploiting every nigga around me. The nigga who is cuffing that
rich nigga 8 figures, that's my type.
He hates himself. The nigga who wants to be open and front facing with a woman like that
Sweetie?
Hates themselves. She's very beautiful.
And she is fine as fuck.
But again, her personality and the things that she discussed and the way that she discussed things shows you as a nigga, you ain't nothing. And I don't understand why, as a man, those kind of women only make you do.
First of all, YG from California. Yeah. They love them a half Filipino, half whatever the fuck else she is.
I'm talking about her personality and the sentiments she espouses in her media. That I don't understand as a man with any kind of means. Why would you want to be around a lady like that as your girl? I can understand having sex with her and buying her stuff just to appease her. But I'm talking about why would you want this to be next to you when you know she is literally discussing your relationship like it's a long-term tricking. She don't talk about you like an admiration. I never heard be admired by Quavo when they were dating. She just talked about what he could get her and what he would buy her.
We didn't listen to Sweetie's B-side, so
nobody did.
Or whatever the
That's
fuck.
That's why she sold what, like 9K records.
Yeah, so
nobody listened to that.
To
shit.
be fair, we don't know if she was doing that. She might have had a lovey-dovey song in there.
Again, with YG, nothing about espousing that this man is a good person in any kind of aspect. She
has only dropped one song since they've been together.
Well, nobody wants. She's been trying to drop more, and they don't want her. Just like Carisha. The label is like, yo, you're not growing with your music. That nobody wants to listen to these women after a certain time. Like, y'all gotta understand, like, this hip hop shit gotta be like old college for women. You go in there to find the nigga that got money that's gonna take care of you, and then
that's the same. That's the same argument you can have with the men, because that's what they was talking about with like Jay-Z and stuff. That's why everyone was so happy when he did 4 for 4. Everyone was like, oh my God, finally like grown man raps.
Yeah, I mean, that's
like you do have to mature with your art. That's just the regular thing. No matter what kind of art you're doing, whatever your medium is, as you get older and people are still having their eyes on you, you can't just keep doing the same shit. People are going to get bored.
But women, for the most part, are children. They don't grow up. So I don't know why you would expect that from a Sweetie or a Carisha. Now, there's going to be some in the mix, like a Nicki Minaj, some exceptions to the rules.
Yeah.
But for the most part, no. I love my mama. She acts 16 for the most part a lot of times, yo. 60-year-old acting 16.
Another stray that Shirley caught.
I was with her today too.
I'm gonna just make a compilation of strays that Shirley has caught on the show.
You threw some strays too.
What do you mean?
You've thrown a stray at Shirley. I don't think that's a bad stray to throw. I think that's good that my mom.
You just called your mom 16 and she raised you.
Because I'm glad that my father was able to create an environment that allowed my mom to remain young. That was smart. That was.